Alright, so you guys, we got a 2013 truck that we're going to be detailing today. It's my dad's car. I want to surprise him, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so you guys, in today's detailing video, we are going to be detailing my dad's truck that I already said. It looks pretty dirty, as you guys can tell. We're going to be deep cleaning for him and surprising him, and you guys have to stay tuned throughout the whole entire video because we got a reaction at the end of the video. As you guys can see, the inside's pretty trash, so let's get right into the detail. This video is not sponsored by Chemical Guys. I just wanted to say the products are really good, and I picked this up at my local AutoZone for $40, and this whole entire detail, I used it. I just wanted to say that. These are all the products that come in the bucket. I think that this is a steal, what you get in this bucket, because it comes with all the essentials that you need. Now moving on to the car wash, what I like to do first before doing anything, I like to rinse off all the car, get everything lubricated. This is the wheel cleaner that comes in the kit. Now, since I scrubbed the crap out of those tires, I gotta move on to washing them all off. I just showed you guys one of the tires that I did. Now moving on to the floor mats, what I like to do is just scrub the living daylights out of these things, because these things were pretty beat up because this took most of the beating inside of this truck, so I try to get them as clean as possible. After I scrub them, I just rinse them off with water. Now what I'm doing here is just making sure that all the mats are dry with a microfiber towel. Now moving on to my second favorite thing to do when I'm detailing is foam canning the whole entire car, making sure that this thing is squeaky clean. Now we gotta scrub the living crap out of this car to make sure that all the dirt and grime is off of it. Also, this is my first time using a bucket method. You guys, this is my first time ever detailing a truck and doing a bed of a truck also. This is a first experience for me. Leave in the comments down below, how do you guys think I'm doing or even handling this? I thought that this was a pretty fun challenge, and detailing trucks, I would do them in the future more. Now, since we scrubbed up dubbed this truck, now we gotta make sure that we get off all the soap make sure that this truck is nice and squeaky clean, and then we gotta move on to drying it. Now we gotta move on to drying this whole entire car. This is one of the bigger processes when you're doing a truck like this because there is so much space that water can get trapped onto. I did the best of my ability to get this whole entire car clean. As you guys can see, I try to use as many microfiber towels as I can. I always try to use a fresh one because it is always good to use a fresh microfiber towel, and it doesn't matter how many you use on a detail as long as you get the surface clean. That's just what I think. Now, before we move on to the inside of the truck, we got to make sure that the outside windows are clean. You guys already know my favorite product to use is this Rain X. It is just one of the best cleaning products for your glass that I think is on the market. Since we got the outside fully clean, let's move on to the inside of the truck. The very first thing that I like to do throughout all my details is to first clean out the whole entire car. This is how much trash came out of my dad's truck. And then secondly, what I like to do next after I clean up the whole entire truck is that I like to take out all the floor mats and anything that I can take out. Now I'm vacuuming the car, so the weather mats did a pretty good job of keeping this car pretty clean. In case if anybody was wondering, yes, I did suck up all the coins, but I went back into my shop vac and took them all back out and gave them back to my dad. So sit back and relax and enjoy the detail. So when I was detailing my dad's truck, I noticed that the seats weren't even really that much dirty, and also I don't have an extractor or a steamer, so that's why I didn't really spend too much time on the seats because there's really nothing even on them. I only showed myself vacuuming one door panel because there is really nothing even in them, and what I like to do is vacuum them because sometimes inside the crevices there is leftover debris. So what I was saying earlier is that these car mats that my dad had in his truck really did a good job because there was really nothing to even vacuum. I can only show so much on camera when I'm detailing my cars because there's just so much that goes on and so time consuming. Also, I forgot to mention that I got my dad's seat covers, so that's why I didn't really spend any time on the seats. Besides that, the seats were really fine besides that one rip in that seat. Now I'm moving on to all the plastics inside the car, and what I'm using here is just an interior cleaning product that you can get at your local AutoZone or any place that sells detailing products. I don't think that I need to film myself like multiple times doing the door panels, but yeah, I just showed you guys one, but don't worry, I did that to all the door panels. But now I'm moving on to some of the door jambs. Now moving on to the steering wheel and basically just the whole head of the front of the car. I'm still using the same all-purpose cleaner for the interior. If you guys have made it thus far in this whole entire video, please comment blue waffles in the comments down below. And if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Now I'm moving on to one of my favorite parts about detailing is doing the inside of the windows. I think this is the most crucial step of when you're detailing your own vehicle or a vehicle in general, because it just makes the whole car look so much better. When you're detailing, I think that you should use as many clean microfiber towels as you guys can. As you guys can see, I switched to another microfiber towel. So right here, the Armor All on the left, I use that for all the door jambs, and with the safety wipes, I use that on all of the surfaces that you touch. After I'm done using my all-purpose cleaner, what I like to do is go back over everything with the wipes. I just don't want to show that on camera because I think the video would be way too long with it, and plus it's kind of boring. Now we are finally reassembling the inside of the truck. So without further ado, let's roll the montage of this whole entire truck transformation.
One eternity later.
Run that back, turbo.
Alright, so guys, that does conclude this whole entire video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for this reaction coming up right now.
Wow.
So all your stuff is in the back.
What the hell is this thing?
I don't know, it's in the bed.
Probably for the bed.
You like it though?
Yeah.